Welcome back everyone, this is Traycon here, the gaming statistician. And for the video today I'm just actually going to be going through the campaign. I think I'll probably do a couple more campaign videos. I'm almost done the campaign, and really the point of this video is just to kind of say that the campaign starts to get pretty tough near the end. So I'm moving to the end of chapter 20. I'll probably try to finish chapter 20 pretty soon, but you can see it's required level 56. But all the heroes here, it got a couple champions and they're both 6 stars there. And then a Tsume looking guy and this Grape Jiggler. The Tsume looking guy is called Shadowlands Demon, and both of those are 5 stars and 4 stars. So it looks like all purples, which is kind of nice, so I don't have to worry too much about who I use. I'll probably use Chief Nub Nub. He just became a 5 star and he's a really good healer. I'm going to bring a Revive Potion and 2 heals. I'm not too worried about 3 stars, I just want to make sure I beat it. Bring Willow. She's super quick. And now the question is, do I want to bring Tsume? Or do I want to bring someone kind of tanky? Let's see. Who else do I want to bring? I still like Selwyn and Yasmin, but Selwyn is starting to get a little squishy in these harder dungeons. He can go down pretty quick. So I think I'm going to bring Pygnius because he can hit pretty hard. And then Tsume, because he's 5 star, fully ascended, and can do quite a bit of damage, especially if he starts to get a little low on health. And he'll also, Tsume has a nice thing where he increases the attack of other green nature heroes, so he will buff Willow, and Willow will be able to do even more damage. So that's one of the big reasons I actually use Tsume and Willow together in PvP, because Tsume gives her that extra boost that she can have a good shot of actually taking out a guy in one hit. So these guys are only 4 stars. Hopefully this doesn't cause too much of a problem. Let's see. See there, she did a pretty good job, but she didn't even kill him. All right, that Hog Wild is pretty awesome. So I just got Pygnius to fully ascended, and his last ascension gives him this Hog Wild ability, which is 50% instead of just 35%, and so he has a 50% chance of actually attacking twice, which is pretty awesome. Let's try to take this guy out in one hit. This is a pretty strong attack. Sucker Punch, I like that one. Only 1100, man. See, that's what I'm saying. These things are pretty. This little area here is pretty easy. I mean, it's going to take a little while to get through this room just because of the amount of health these guys have. So it's not going to be an issue. You know, if my guys even start to get remotely low, I can just use Cheap Nub Nub to heal, but I don't think I'm going to use his ability yet. So there's a nice Hog Wild attack there. I just hope for a couple crits from Cheap Nub Nub. Unfortunately, I didn't crit there. But if Cheap Nub Nub crits, you also get a nice heal for your team as well. So one guy left. I'm just going to kind of save my abilities and try to bring them down a level as I kill this guy. Unfortunately, Tsume got diseased. Let's see. Here we go. What's this next room look like? Alright, so I want to get this. I need these Fire Monarch Evos, so I'm definitely going to take him out first. And then I'm going to focus on, these guys tend to do a lot of damage, so I'm going to try to hit them with Spreading Panic. If I'm lucky, 1 or 2 of them will run away. Neither one ran away. So you can see they do a lot of damage there. So I think now I'm going to go ahead and use Cheap Nub Nub's heal over time. That'll get me through this room at least. I'm still going to save a friend hero until I see a room that's really difficult. Unfortunately, this guy taunts. We'll use Willow's ability. Maybe she'll be able to take that one guy out. Okay, good. Whoa, that was a really nice hit. So she'll be able to take both of them out, so that helps a lot. By the time I get to the next room, I'll definitely be totally fine. So there we go. Crit heals everyone up, along with a heal over time. My characters, this is actually looking pretty good. I think I have a good shot at 3 stars. You can see that if you paid attention, the dungeon right before this, I got 0 stars, even though I beat it. Because my guys, I think I had 2 heroes left at the end. Oh, here we go. Hopefully I get a Lupina token. But the previous dungeon, I get 0 stars. Hopefully this one I get 3. I definitely want to make sure I 3-star all of them eventually. There's another Evo. I'll always take Evos. But right now I just want to try to move through the campaign. I'm really looking forward to beating the campaign completely to get that extra hero. There we go. 3 extra stamina. I always like that. Alright, what do I want to do here? So that's a lot of damage from those guys. Let's go ahead and let's see if I have a polar pounding available from any friends. And it looks like I do. Okay, good. Level 60, polar pounding. That should at least, it might not kill these guys in one shot, but it's going to probably freeze most of them. It should have a really good chance of freezing them. So as you get to these harder campaign dungeons, it's a good idea to try and use save your friends' heroes that are a little bit stronger for those. So there we go, one guy down. Let's go ahead and use Soul Shred, see if I can take out most of these guys. I have a feeling we're gonna before this thing taunts here. I want to try to get rid of all these other. Okay, that was a really nice hit. So it took out two guys completely, and now I should be fine going into the boss room. But the bosses are pretty tough. So I think the boss room is next. Let's see what this boss is like. Yep. So it's probably going to be 6-star champions. These are probably the ones that were the champions. So we got, oh, okay, so the Alexandros looking guy, and then he's got two little friends here who probably do a lot of damage. So we're going to try to take them out as quickly as possible. Oh man, look at that. So she only did a small amount of damage there with her crit. So I'm going to go ahead and taunt, and that way try to help save Willow from getting killed, because she can get killed in one hit by some of these guys. Oh man, 1600 damage. Whew. Okay, that was a lot of damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to buff my team. And I'm going to use a heal potion. I don't mind using potions because I always have more than enough potions. Alright, let's make sure I take him out. Okay, good, and now we're just down to one. Let's see. What do I want to use here? I don't unfortunately have any other beasts, so we're just going to go ahead and attack here, see how much damage. Okay, crit, almost 3,000 damage, that's pretty solid. We'll use Spreading Panic. That does a lot of damage and has a chance of actually fearing them. Sometimes if a boss runs away, it makes the fight super easy. Okay, and now we're going to use Chief Nubnub's ability and heal over time. Keep my Pygneus nice and healthy so that he can take some hits. Wow, that was a big crit. 2,100 health, so that was nice. And then we'll use Willow's ability here. And hopefully pretty soon. Good, so that was nice. So if I didn't have that Hog Wild attack, it wouldn't have killed that guy there. And now I just got to get rid of this final boss. And let's actually buff Willow, because she's 6-star, fully ascended. Can do a lot of damage in 2 hits. Unfortunately, the team buff expired there, so 1, 2. Okay, that was a crit, so that was pretty nice. A couple big hits there. Another crit, double hit. Okay, so this should be a 3-star. Let's hope. Didn't say anything too early there, so it should be a 3-star, which is nice. And I'm just going to have a couple more dungeons to beat on Chapter 20, and then I'll be moving on to Chapter 21. So I think probably what I'm going to do is tonight after this video, I'm going to go ahead and finish Chapter 20, and then I'm going to kind of start working on Chapter 21. You see I got a Willow there, and she's already maxed, but one day I'm sure they'll have 7-star heroes, so it doesn't hurt to slowly get tokens for her. Nice amount of gold, a couple gems for beating it for the first time, and honor scrolls for using a friend's hero, so that's always nice. So let's see how many dungeons I have left in Chapter 20. I believe it's 2. Yep, 2 dungeons left in Chapter 20, and then just Chapter 21 to go. So I will try that one out pretty soon. So I don't know what level you have to be to go to Chapter 21, but I'm going to be leveling pretty quickly now. I'm just going to try to get the max level to help me in the Tower of Ponage and make that easier. And so that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully I'll finish the campaign pretty soon. Hopefully I'll be max level pretty soon, and just enjoying the game. Keep coming back for more videos.